November 3rd today, down by the metal stand. That stand we changed just this past year. It's down that way, you can't see it through the woods. But it looks like we finally had a nice buck move into the area and set up shop. This is pretty much brand new. Pretty big rub, pretty solid. So figured we'd cover this whole bottom. About a half hour ago, got a camera out. So it's going to cover this whole bottom land here. Kind of runs down to the firehouse brush and stuff like that. So I'll show you another area too, up closer to the road this way, where I really think this big buck is crossing. We're going to go ahead and put out a mock scrape today, get another camera up that way, and see if he's coming out of this sanctuary that doesn't get hunted. I don't think he's really covering much ground right now. It's so warm today here in New York. It's about 70 degrees. The next 3 days are like 70 and sunny. I cannot believe it. Literally 73 degrees and sunny. So next week we're going to get a big change in weather. It's going to be almost freezing at night with highs in the 40s and 50s. So it's all about next week. We're kind of just doing some groundwork right now, some last minute scouting while it's warm out. Going to get a couple extra camera locations, put these mock scrapes out. Take a look at this. Unbelievable. I mean, guys, are you kidding me? This is one of the bigger rubs I've seen on this property in years. He's probably here for a half an hour doing this. Definitely a big buck. Not sure what he looks like, but I don't think this is one I have on camera. I think a real slammer has finally moved in. There's a couple other smaller rubs in this little patch. I got a camera out. Where did I put it? It's up there. Not sure if you guys can quite see it. But I got a camera up there on one of these small trees covering this little strip here. As you can see, there's this ravine, and this is where they cross it, coming over from this other property. Bunch of overgrown pine trees. It's just a sanctuary. It doesn't get hunted. So I think he's in there right now, and I think this is the main crossing he takes to come into our fields and feed in those food plots at night. So he's definitely marked his sign here. Another little small rub you can see over there. The main run comes right through here. I don't want to step on it, but it comes out into the field. You can see right here where it's kind of beaten down. So we're going to set up a mock scrape. I mean, usually there's scrapes on this field edge. I've had it here in years past. This branch here, that main branch down there, those usually get scraped. It's just not happening this year. I've been patient, but it's November 3rd. So it's time to start, taking action here. So we're going to get a mock scrape right here where his path comes out. Then we're probably going to make a second one right down there in the corner. And we're going to be hunting the south side of the property pretty hard for the rest of bow season. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can at least get a picture of this deer on trail camera so I can show you guys what it looks like. I don't think it's the high 7 buck. I don't think it's that wide 6. I think a good solid 3 or a 4-year-old has finally moved into the area. So a little bit of excitement here. We'll see what happens. So here's mock scrape number 1. This tree usually gets scraped every year, but this hasn't happened, so got that one. And then just up here a bit closer to their trail, got the second one. So just gonna put some of this in each of them, not a whole bunch, a couple drops each. And again, his trail's coming out right here. That big giant rub is right back in there. And see what happens. I got some cameras on this side of the property. Hopefully he shows up. Get a crack at him next week in the cold weather.